Hey guys, it is ehAvoid with this video, and today I'm going to be talking about the time I crashed an electric scooter into the tree. So let's get right into the story. My cousin, which is 3 years older than me, owned one of these, and he was probably 10 at the time, so I was probably around 7, and he always drove this thing when I was at his house, or when he was actually at my grandma's house, because that's where we went to hang out, because he actually doesn't live where I do. He actually lives pretty far away, so when he comes here, we always go to my grandma's house, and we just hang out and stuff. He brought his electric scooter from where he lives, and he always drove it, and I always wanted to drive it, but I was like 7 years old. He didn't trust me. He's like, "You not old enough to drive this. If you drive it, you're probably gonna die," or something like that, and I was like, "Yeah, probably. I'll just stick to watching you because you're pretty good at driving it," since he drove it every single day. We'd be playing like a game on the computer, and then we'd go outside and watch him drive it until the battery dies, and then we'd go back inside until it's done charging. And so yeah, he drove it a lot. I always just watched him because I wanted to drive it, but also I didn't because I didn't want to crash. And also, my dad said if I do drive it, he wants to watch me drive it because he thought I was gonna crash, and I did. And so this one day, it was in the summer, and we went outside, and then he's like, "Dylan, do you want to drive it?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I want to drive this thing." I sit on it, and he doesn't really tell me any of the controls on it. He just says, "I'll learn when I start driving." And I was like, "Alright," because at the time, I thought that was a good idea. Like, I'll probably just learn them when I start driving because, yeah, I'll probably just find the brake, you know? And my dad obviously comes out to watch me drive it for the first time because he thinks I'm gonna crash, and so he wanted to watch me crash, and he actually recorded it. If I can find the video, I'll put it on the screen right now. I probably won't be able to find it, but if I do, it's on the screen right now. So he watches me, and my dad didn't even tell me where the controls were because no one told me where the brakes were. The only thing I knew where it was the accelerator thing and the seat. All I knew about that bike. I didn't know how to stop. I didn't know how to turn. I didn't know how to do none of that stuff. All I knew how to do was go. I figured out the turning part, thank God. I sit on it and I started going, and you know, when you're a little kid, you just want to go as fast as you possibly can. So, you know, the thing's going as fast as it possibly can. My wrist is all the way back. You know, I'm going as fast as I possibly can. I'm on this little pathway in my grandma's backyard. I'm going straight towards the greenhouse, and the greenhouse is lots of glass on it. Obviously, it's a greenhouse, and the plants need some sun. So, I'm going right towards the greenhouse with a whole bunch of glass on the wall and all that stuff. So, if I go into that thing and break the glass, my grandma's going to be pretty mad at me. I figured out how to turn, and I turn left, and I start driving towards a huge tree. It's either I turn left and I crash into a rose bush, or I turn right and crash into glass. And I start going towards the willow tree. I hit it, and I go over the handlebars. I smashed my head. Well, I didn't smash my head, but I like smashed my body against the tree. The handlebars came off of the like bike thing. Really easy to get back on though, because they like just come off, you know, like, there's like a little button and they just come off and you put it back. The wheel was broken. The handlebar, not the handlebars, but like the what was it called? The grips came off. The pedals came off, the seat came out, like a whole bunch of stuff happened. Like I said, I was going full speed, which that was probably not that fast, but it was still pretty fast. It was full speed, and I crashed into a huge tree, and it hurt a lot. And yeah, I lay there for probably like 10-15 minutes. My dad came and helped me up. My dad was like, well, you're really bad at that." I'm like, "Yeah, thanks for telling me where the brake was, Dad, cousin, everybody, where's the brake?" No one told me where the brake was. If they told me where the brake was, that probably still would have happened, because I wouldn't have been smart enough to pull the brake. But yeah, that's pretty much the story of me driving into a tree before I even knew where the brake was. So yeah, that is it for this video. If you guys enjoyed, please leave a like. Can we get like maybe, let's go for 35 likes on this video. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you guys enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe. If you guys really enjoyed, please share the video. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.